So I'm making ackee and saltfish, and I have my green seasons in the pot. I have tomatoes. Yes, I said tomatoes. I have thyme, scallion, onion, sweet pepper, and now I'm going to cut up this garlic and put right in there. Okay? Yes, tomato can go in ackee. All right. And the reason why I'm stressing on the tomato is because I saw Flora Cabana, right? She made some ackee and saltfish, and she put tomato in there, and everybody was saying that that's not how ackee and saltfish is supposed to cook, that no tomato is supposed to go in there. I don't know where they get that. That's garbage. Tomato can go in there. And I am also going to add some mambo sauce or ketchup. Yes, you heard me. I did not stutter. I said ketchup. Yes, that can go in your ackee as well. All right, you try it. You thank me later. You're not going to put the ackee in there. Not the ackee. The ketchup in there like you're cooking meat. You're just putting a little bit of ketchup in there. Okay? But in this one, I'm going to use a mambo sauce instead, because it has a little spicy kick to it. Okay? Alright. Now, this is the ackee and saltfish. I'm going to clean up my saltfish now and drain it to clean up my saltfish and add it to the seasonings. So the saltfish is boiled, and I'm just going to scrape off the scales. Okay? I'm using a spoon, but you can use your knife. Your hands can clean it off. But salt is hot, and I don't want to wash out all of the salt, because that's the reason it is named saltfish. We want it a little salty. Not too much salt, but enough salt. We don't want it fresh fish, right? All right, stay tuned. All right, so season is salted. Putting in our saltfish, and we're just going to toss this around. Okay. Yes, the bone is in there. The middle bone, not the fine bones, the middle one. Okay. Alright. I'm going to turn about the flame. Okay. This is when you had your ketchup or your mambo sauce. Okay, so here, mambo sauce. So you see, you don't want too much. About a teaspoon or so. And you mix. I just can't. Alright, there we go. Gonna let that marinate for a little bit. I'm gonna add some powder seasoning. So I'm going to add some complete seasoning. And I'm also going to add some onion powder. Now that is it. You could have added some Maggi all-purpose if you wanted to. Okay, now look at that. This can be eaten all by itself without any ackee in there, but now we're gonna get the ackee in there. Okay, here's the ackee, and I'm just gonna pour that in. So the ackee is in there now, and I'm just going to sprinkle some black pepper and then fold over, not mix. I'm gonna fold, 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 fold. You don't mix up your ackee like that, you fold, okay? Now once you fold in your ackee and everything is incorporated, you leave it alone and you allow it now to just simmer a little bit so everything can marinate. All right, okay, so I'm going to cover it just for about a minute or two. Okay, there it is. There it is. Now can you tell if I have ketchup in this or mambo sauce? Can you tell? No, but you can tell that I have tomatoes in there. All right, what did it do to it? Enhance it. All right, okay. Now I am serving this up with 3 cornmeal dumplings and 2 pieces of sweet potato. Yeah, hungry. So there it is. So I'm gonna plate up now. So there you have it, my ackee and saltfish with tomatoes and a little mambo sauce. Bon appetit!